This show is not appropriate for children. Definitely stay up and watch this.
Good evening, welcome to Off Constantly. I'm your host, George Clooney. With me as always,
Gwyneth
and
Matthew Damon. Call me Matt.
Matt Damon, I loved your last movie. Welcome to Off Constantly, your weekly ADD theater and pop culture extravaganza. You can find us on the Twitter or the FaceTube. Come see us anytime again. Our new sign brought to you by Twin City Graphics. Amazing! They do great work. And coming up soon at Twin City Graphics, you'll be able to buy your Off Constantly t-shirt. By the time this airs, you might actually be able to go there right now and buy it. So
we might
please
even be wearing them.
Hit the pause button on your DVR. And
They're a great stocking stuffer.
great stocking stuffer.
Great.
Not just around Christmas time either.
Don't wear them, put them in socks.
Yes.
That's what I say.
And then you can put those socks in your jeans for...
I know where you're going, but
Okay.
I'm not going to laugh because it would make me seem like a prevert.
Prevert. So,
Pivot.
welcome to our special holiday episode.
So special.
I don't know that this will be our only holiday episode.
No, let's have 10 of them.
Okay, we could do... You know what? Let's do
'Tis the
Christmas
season.
in February. Nobody ever does that.
Yeah, why not?
Because,
unique.
you know, it's like Christmas
Because
in
other
July.
shows are scared to do something like that,
We
to
could do
tackle
it.
the real issues of...
They're frightened.
Oh, they are. They are. I mean, everybody
be-
does
You know what? It
Christmas
must
in
be why.
July.
Those other shows are cowards and they make me sick to my stomach.
We should make an amendment to get rid of them. See what I did there? I went back to our last episode 5 weeks ago.
Got
Which,
Check
you
that
know,
out.
we need to talk about your attire because, let's be honest, that shirt you've been wearing for about 3 weeks now.
Stinks.
Ooh.
Stinky.
Things are tough.
Yeah. At the studio audience, please.
This is the same shirt. I have 3 different shirts.
Listen to these guys out there. It's almost like there's like a warm-up comedian. or
You
something.
guys,
You guys
know,
are
I mean,
funny.
we're funny. but
Amazingly awesome.
You gotta let us get into our flow. You can't be laughing at everything we say.
Not everything, right?
Peaks and valleys,
Okay.
peaks and
Okay,
valleys.
so, from
Deep
our
valley
last
there. Deep valley.
season, or actually last couple episodes, we've upgraded our studio quite a bit, and wow, you know, look at all these people out here, and the pretty flower guy running the camera. So to all you out there, thanks for joining us. Again, the tickets were free, so you can't complain about what we're seeing here. We're going to talk about a couple of subjects this evening. This one's going to take forever because this is a big one. Festivus, a holiday for the rest of us.
What a great holiday it is.
Finally.
Finally,
I wore my Festivus best.
and I wore my Festivus sweater,
And I wore the shirt that I've been wearing for the last 3 weeks.
which
And
is
you know what?
Festivus in itself.
It totally is.
Yep.
More power to you.
A gamey Festivus, but Festivus.
Yeah.
So that's topic one, best actors, interesting cars, and for our soil minute, tolerable soil loss in agriculture.
Oh.
Is there such a thing? We're going to find out
Who knows?
when W informs us.
Hard questions answered only on this week's Off Constantly.
Your questions and dreams are answered only on this week's Off Constantly. Speaking of dreams, we've got to welcome back our good friend Al. Al's back.
Yeah.
You're supposed to applause, please, here. So, Al, where were you last couple months? China.
China.
You know, there's a place that could have made our list a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
for vacations.
We don't know.
What
We
were you
haven't
doing in
talked to Alan.
China?
Maybe it's...
You were working. What were you working on? Stuff. So, and how long were you there?
2.5 months.
Did you learn any Chinese?
Very little.
Okay. How's the food?
Really good.
Really?
I was surprised.
Really? I've always heard from everybody that's gone that that's the number one complaint, is the food so different.
Different than the
Do you have to
Chinese
kill anything before you ate it there?
here. Oh, no, they did it all for me.
Oh, hopefully not right in front of you.
And you weren't
Okay.
eating people, right?
Not that I know of.
Oh, see? Okay, I like
The
that.
animals you got to worry
There you
about.
go.
At least he didn't know he was eating people.
Well, welcome back. We are so happy to have you back
Welcome.
Wave to the camera. There
here. So,
you go.
all right. So, Festivus, a holiday for the rest of us, refers to a 1960s holiday
A 1960s holiday. It was invented in the 1960s.
refined and made famous in the show Seinfeld.
Heard of it.
So, if those of you Seinfeldians at home,
Prime time.
whatever station you
I'm
pick
familiar
up
with.
there.
Is that related to that Jerry Seinfeld guy who does that show, riding in with comedians
Yeah, I think
and getting coffee? And
It's
It
almost
is.
like the writers of the show have a mild obsession with the Seinfeld character, even though the host has repeatedly said, never watched a damn episode! Quit talking about stuff that he's talking about, okay? Sorry, I lost it there. But speaking of losing it, Festivus. 4 main parts of Festivus. First part, we have an aluminum pole. An aluminum pole. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, normally when I get around a pole, all I want to do is dance. But this pole is the only decoration to get away from the excessiveness of the holiday.
It's
Where shall we hang our pole?
where everyone can see it.
That just happened. We should hang our pole where everyone can see it.
Amen, brother.
That's perfect.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Now, but I think we're actually supposed to hang it.
Well, we can't. So let's move
See,
on
in the
with our
studio
lives.
is rather sparse, you know,
It's
We
tall.
can hang it from one of those wires,
We
and
could.
then one of the lights will fall on us.
and then we could it probably set
got
the place
fragile
on
stuff
fire.
going on here.
Yeah, I know those of you at home can't see the size of the
Do
studio.
you want me to hold it?
I was hoping and praying and wishing
I
that
just
you would
walked into
ask
it.
to hold my aluminum pole for Festivus.
Well done.
It's like you're a shepherd.
I was going to say.
Yeah, wizard.
So, we have our decorations. Second thing, Festivus miracles. It's a miracle. It's a Festivus miracle. You're holding my pole. It's a Festivus miracle. Sam's wearing a shirt. It's a Festivus miracle. I remembered pants today.
It's a Festivus miracle. Bomba's wearing his shirt.
It's a Festivus miracle. I put on my own shoes today.
It's not December 6th.
Call back. Call back.
It's a
Sorry.
Festivus
Call back to
miracle.
their
It's a
last
Festivus
episode.
miracle. You remembered that.
I think it's a Festivus miracle that we still do this silly show.
I think it's a Festivus miracle that you called that a Festivus miracle.
Next.
Okay.
Sam's
Sam
officially
says,
done with
we're
that.
done with Festivus
that,
miracles. I think it's a
nonsense.
Festivus miracle that you're making us move on from the Festivus miracles.
Thank you.
Airing grievances. Now is our time to take turns lashing out at the world about their disappointments over the past year. Feel free to include sports teams, pets, inanimate objects. Well, I'm worried about my Chihuahua. They still haven't learned to walk on their front paws. I said it.
Well, I had some things in mind, but now I'm kind of irritated about your
know.
two Chihuahuas
Me
not
too.
being able to walk on their front paws.
Haven't you tried training them?
Yeah. Yeah, they'll do a lot of stuff, but they won't walk on their front paws.
Like what? Say Taco Bell jokes.
They do. They do speak the "Yo quiero Taco Bell." That was the first thing we taught them.
It's a good one.
But they won't do handstands.
I'm trying to think of
No
grievances.
handstands.
Like what?
No
Yeah.
handstands. Grievances.
We're
I
just
got
so
plenty
happy.
of stuff to
Yeah.
complain about, but not really, I guess.
KU didn't win the NCAA championship, so
Yeah.
that's kind of
I'm
disappointing.
sick of the Vikings sucking.
Vikings weren't in the Super. Vikings
I'm
suck.
sick of the Twins sucking.
Christian
I'm sick
Ponder,
I'm
let's
just-
be honest, kind of disappointed.
I'm sick of the liquor store not being open on Sunday.
What is that?
I don't know.
I'm disappointed that the Gophers lost to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That was too bad.
Yeah. Stop stroking the pole. The paint's
And I'm
coming
pissed.
off.
I'm just annoyed with our politicians.
Why?
America's
I mean,
just
let's
going
see.
down the
There was a
drain.
government shutdown. We've got Obamacare coming. And let's
Iran
I'm getting
business.
By the way, we just mentioned Obamacare for the second show in a row. I would like that put on the search thing. Obamacare.
Who is
again.
this Obama guy? Why does he even care so much? I mean, that's my grievance.
Why don't you go to
Stop
his-
caring so much, Obama?
Why don't
Whoever you are.
Michelle.
Just go to his
Yeah.
website and find out. Oh, I said it, I said it, I said it.
He's got a website?
Yeah, but you can't go on it because it keeps crashing.
Because everyone's complaining.
No, everybody's trying to get on Obamacare, but see, I think it's a government conspiracy. They don't actually want you to get on it.
Probably.
That's why the
There's so
website
many
doesn't
government
work.
conspiracies that we don't even know about.
67. Speaking of which,
Let's hear it.
it was the 50th anniversary of what?
JFK.
The JFK.
Why is
assassination,
JFK
not
though
so long.
really such? I watched that like the thing with Jennifer. I can't think of her
Katie
name.
Holmes.
No, Rob Lowe. How about that's the easier
Oh,
one.
killing Kennedy?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
Like, where's the conspiracy even? Because there's an extra bullet.
An extra bullet, she says. This is what's wrong with America. An extra bullet, singular.
Hey.
There was at least 4 extra bullets.
Oh. So that's not singular.
No.
I think it's a Festivus miracle that there were so many extra bullets.
There-
Well, where do you think they came from?
Again, another Festivus
Although that
miracle.
sounded bad, I guess.
What?
I don't know.
You just hold on to your pole and
I thought it was your pole.
just stop. That's creeping me out a little bit.
Scary.
Pets, inanimate objects. I think we've aired enough grievances.
No, Twinkies. Why did they go away?
The who?
Twinkies.
They're back!
I know, but they went away.
But they're back!
But they went away.
I thought we were talking about the Minnesota Twinkies. They did go away, never came back.
They changed when they came back. They're not the old Twinkies that kill you when you eat 4 of them.
I'm talking about the twins.
Oh.
I've never had a Twinkie.
Twins.
You've
Never had a Twinkie?
Are they really different?
Yeah.
I
No,
haven't
they're
eat-
not.
I haven't-
Yeah.
You know why you think they're different?
'Cause they're
Because
smaller.
they haven't been sitting there for 3 years.
Speaking of
You're
smaller,
getting a
here's
fresh
a
Twinkie
grievance.
now, and not one
Here's a
that's been.
grievance.
My knee! I'm sick and tired of this knee. It's ugly.
It's a Festivus miracle. He
No one
finally
ever
realized
compliments me on my
his
knee.
knee is ugly.
Oh, this Halloween. Did you have a can we say
Snickers?
Snickers bar? Those fun sizes?
Yeah.
They're less fun. They're tinier. You didn't notice that?
Yes.
No, those thought your mouth got
Whoa.
bigger.
Sunbelt granola bars?
Yes.
Do you remember those? They used to come like this big and like white, just depending on the kind, like oats and honey, fudge dipped, chocolate chip. Just a brand. But they're now this little.
I'm gonna say
They
yes,
shrunk.
just because you were so passionate about it there.
Sunbelt
I mean, what's
granola
Sunbelt?
bars. Sunbelt granola bars. You would recognize them if you saw the whole
You
pack.
better recognize.
better
She
recognize
you
them
better
granola
recognize me.
bars.
Stop falling asleep.
Hey, it's getting late. It's
It's a
dark out.
Festivus
Everyone,
miracle.
I'm getting sick
How
of
old
no
are you?
sunlight.
You're like too young
You know?
to be here.
I know.
I want more sunlight.
Sunbelt,
Sunlight. Yeah.
sunlight,
Daylight savings time. Let's talk
sunrise.
about
Yeah,
that for
let's-
a minute.
Who wants to set their clocks
Sonny
back?
and Cher.
Yeah, although I have
Sonny
to
and
admit,
Cher's son, daughter, Chaz, Bono.
one of the most brilliant things ever done is the fall back, because that extra hour sleep in the fall is
Yeah.
awesome.
That spring ahead.
Sucks. But the single solitary most greatest day of the year is the fallback. Because you're sitting there, you're watching movies, 2 o'clock comes around, and oh, we're back to 1.
We usually just do party all night.
Well, see, you'll get old someday and wear a Festivus sweater,
Instead of a Festivus
hot clubbing shirt.
blouse.
Yes, a clubbing shirt under black lights. It
This
says,
is actually designed by Kramer.
it says
himself.
Festivus for the rest of us. I don't know. Okay, so, and our last
What's the last thing about Festivus?
the last main part of Festivus is feats of strength. So we are bringing in,
Ooh.
Look at this.
I was really hoping it was going to be something to eat, because I'm hungry.
Not Twinkies.
It's not Twinkies. You brought up Twinkies.
I'm really
So-
interested about. I'm going to stop and get a Twinkie on the way home.
We should get one for Sam.
Yeah. Well, no,
want
she's
you
not
to-
going to be able to compare.
What?
and
Boycott.
contrast.
Why?
I just want to. You don't boycott things. Just
Happy Movember, by the way.
You mowed here.
I know. What just happened there? That almost was like dirty if people at home were just doing it. You mowed here. That was actually the name of my first. Oh, you broke it.
That was my
Well, there's that feat of strength. She's so strong she breaks a dumbbell. I think.
I don't know how to operate this thing.
Yeah, you got. Oh.
Ah, there we go.
Now are both sides locked or just the one?
Both are now.
12 and a half.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Look at this.
First Festivus. It's a Festivus miracle. He lifted up over his head. Sam, are you going to weigh in on this here? Because you guys have to prove it, apparently. What? My So. Okay. I have to admit, I'm either getting annoyed or turned on by that. So I don't, either way, it's not good for the viewing audience. So I've got another way to prove our strength.
What's that?
Lay on the ground and we're going to do a leg wrestle right now. Leg wrestle.
We
Go
don't
ahead.
really have to do this, do we?
No, you don't. But you look at your faces first.
Good one.
Oh, did that really hit you?
It was close.
Just gave her a paper cut
OSHA.
on her
Close.
eyeball.
OSHA.
It was a Festivus miracle. You
It was
didn't
a
blind
Festivus
her.
miracle that she avoided it like the fatal third
If that would
shot.
scratch my cornea,
What if
you've
I-
been paying for LASIK.
Because you're, okay. Subject number 2.
Number two?
2?
Wow. I didn't ask
Who?
who has to go potty.
Just number 2. Word for.
What will happen your next
what
trip
could
to
it
the
be?
bathroom?
We have the subject of best actors. A couple weeks ago we did best actresses.
That went really
So,
well.
according to Title IX, to be
Legends.
fair, we must do actors now.
Indeed.
When I say do, I don't mean do. Just give.
Or receive.
5 Oscar. Wow.
Who received the Oscar winners?
I don't know. Did you? The people that we have on our list in front of us are the following. Are you ready?
No.
I think we put the Festivus poll down. We're done talking with it.
I like it. I
No.
feel like I'm gonna.
You do seem rather attached to it, so.
Fool! You shall not come near me.
I shall! For I hold the spice!
Uh-oh.
And he who holds the spice rules the universe! What just happened?
That
right.
was our feet.
That was
Feats of
us
strength.
emulating our best actors. So, on my list that I've got here, I've got Daniel Day-Lewis.
Not familiar.
Wow. What?
I'm kidding.
Last of the Mohicans?
Him.
Wait, the last Boy Scout?
No.
I'm kidding. It wasn't a
The-
very funny joke either.
My Left Foot.
I've never seen Last of the Mohicans. I don't think I've ever seen My Left Foot.
You've never seen Last of the Mohicans?
I don't know.
Top 5, 15 best movies ever made.
Wow.
Yep.
Who's the next one?
Colin Firth. You remember him?
Yeah. I don't think he's that good.
Okay.
What did he win it for, though?
King's Speech.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That dude.
Jeff Bridges, greatest Hyundai spokesperson in the history of ever. Every
Hello.
Sunday during the football game, the Hyundai commercial comes on, and I say, "Is that Jeff Bridges?" And everybody laughs hysterically. They don't. They're like, "Shut the up." Crazy Heart, he won one for that.
Yep.
Tom Hanks. Speaking of Tom Hanks, what is just recently passed?
T Hanks giving.
T. Hanks Giving! And we
Oh.
didn't do the turkey with the Tom Hanks face on it.
Oh,
We said
should
last year at this exact same taping on this date 1 year ago, we were going to have a turkey with Tom Hanks' face on it. We were going to have T. Hanks Giving.
Next year.
All right, we got next year. It's like the Vikings, there's always next year. Tom Hanks, what did he win for?
Guess what?
Like,
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
Oh, duh. Seats taken, can't see here.
Seats taken. And then I heard the most beautiful name in the wide world.
Hawaii. Jenny.
Jenny. And Denzel. Denzel. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Training day.
Training day.
Still never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
You know what? It would be cool to watch that on a Wednesday. Do you know why? Because it would be Training Day on Hump Day. Mike. Okay, so
Loser.
win, place, or show. Who do we got? Any other names you want to
Win.
add? First of all, a noticeably absent
Kevin
name.
Spacey.
Ah.
He's my win.
Keaton used to say, what Keaton, the Usual Suspects? Keaton used to
Oh.
say, I don't believe in God, but I am afraid of him. Well, I do believe in God. And the only thing I'm afraid of, Kaiser Soze.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put George Clooney on my list, and we're putting Kevin Spacey.
Okay.
Speaking of which, have you ever heard Spacey's imitation of
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken?
No.
It's
Spot on.
hysterical.
can see it.
Hysterical.
I can see it.
I can't do it.
Who wins?
Okay, who wins?
Or do you have any other
I'm going
add-ins?
Clooney.
I mean, there's other actors that I like, but whatever. I mean, these are all
Harrison Ford?
competent
They're
actors.
fine.
Mark Hamill.
I guess I don't really
Mark
care.
Hamill, yeah.
Mark Hamill.
Oh, Mark.
The guy
What's
from
his
Jim
name?
Cotta?
The guy from Jim Cotta. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
You're kind of bringing me down a little bit. All of a sudden, we got Eeyore. Eeyore came on set.
The guy from Fight Club, not Brad
Pitt.
The other guy.
Oh.
I like him a lot.
Edward Norton.
Oh,
Eddie.
let's see who else.
Ed
do
Norton.
I like.
Ed Norton.
I like Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah,
Actually,
you guys
I
picked
just-
George Clooney and Matt Damon, and that's who you chose to be at
that's
the beginning
true.
of the show.
I just watched a movie with Matt Damon called Promised Land.
Was it
Have
promising?
you seen that?
Never seen it.
It is top. A great movie.
Wow.
Now every time it's on, though, I got to sit there and watch the whole
I haven't
thing.
seen it.
See it. It's about farmlands and
Oh yeah, I think I
mineral
saw
rights and
That did look good.
Oh, is that the one
with John Krasinski?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And Krasinski is amazing in this movie.
Nice.
You want me to stretch it out longer? That was the name of my first.
Wait,
tape,
so
too.
what are they? So you're talking about mineral rights? Are you kidding me?
No, we're not
No.
getting into the movie. We're getting
What
into the
else?
actors.
What actors win?
Oh, for the love of
win.
God. I thought
Clooney,
we were gonna
right?
transition.
Clooney?
Forget it.
Clooney, yes.
Oh.
Jay, you could lead us to water, but
Clooney's
you
win.
can't make us drink.
Clooney's win, Matt Damon's place, and
Spacey's show.
Spacey's show.
And speaking of showing,
I'll take it.
so
Especially
Clooney.
because you guys went by like cutest too.
Oh, that's all
Well,
I
that's
was
how-
writing.
totally, that
I
was
thought
our
that's
thinking.
what we were going on.
So Clooney, who?
Clooney? Yeah,
Matt.
Clooney who?
No, Clooney.
What's up with
Damon was
this dude? Kick
second?
him off.
Damon was second.
Okay, fine.
I
Kick
think
Matt
Damon is.
off.
I think
Okay,
Damon's better.
Here's
than
the
Clooney.
thing: is somewhere like
Oh, George is good.
Think about the movies though. Like,
Marlon Brando's rolling around in his grave saying, "Matt Damon beat
if you
me up."
saw
Matt Damon.
if you saw
What about Leo?
if you saw
What about Leo?
What about him?
If you saw him towards the end of his life, that dude isn't rolling anywhere.
Rolling on the freeway. Speaking of rolling,
Honorable mention, Leo.
fine, Leonardo DiCaprio. There, okay. He wins the
Yeah,
long shot.
Leo's good too.
Whoa! Struck a nerve there. Fine, let's replace Leo with, Matt Damon. I mean, he's kind of interchangeable.
Who's better?
Yeah, kind of. They are kind
They
of.
are.
Like I like them both.
Let's be honest, after Clooney, it doesn't matter.
Spacey's good.
Spacey, okay.
Spacey's good.
So, are you ready for the soil minute, Dan?
we're not done talking
We're
about
not done
actors
talking about
yet.
you. Although I am wondering about tolerable soil loss in agriculture. It pretty much keeps me awake at night. How
There's
about you?
nothing tolerable about this.
Matt
show.
Damon may
What's
have
really weird though is this is supposed to be our Festivus holiday show, and we're gonna go back to Halloween because I'm scared. W.
Bomba, I'm W, and I'm here today, been abducted by aliens, and I sound a lot like Christopher Walken. And it's because... I'm sorry I let one fly there, but it's because I have been around poles my entire life, and these poles, they're crazy. All the time I look at them and wish I was upon a sea of soil, and the soil would be amazing. I would eat lots of cheeseburgers and call them my friends. Amongst the palm trees, I would pull coconuts from natives' toenails and watch them eat liver amongst themselves in a flaming cauldron of flesh. So I'm seeing around that there are soil and lots of it, and wishing I had some now because, as you can see, I'm on a boat, and that boat says I have lots to do today. So I'm going to wrap this up, and thank you for your time, and that is this week's amazing Soil Minute.
Unbelievable!
A Festivus miracle,
that's so
2
little.
minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah, I mean,
It's a miracle. It's a Festivus miracle
You
that
think about the
that can
thickness of a
happen.
dime. You know, I mean,
I think
that's,
about that
Is
often.
that the name you used to dance under?
It's that was well played.
That
Well
was
played.
pretty incredible.
That was the name I used to dance under.
Here,
That was pretty incredible.
here's your pullback. Thanks for bringing it from home. The last subject of the evening is interesting cars.
Yeah.
Hearse.
Figures.
I say a
Hearses
hearse.
are interesting.
Like the people who are like, oh, I'm gonna buy a hearse and drive around in it. People are gonna be scared of me.
That would be an interesting person.
Be a good luck.
Kit,
Yes, Kit would be an interesting car.
the DeLorean.
Yeah, I've always
about
wanted
Jerry
a DeLorean.
Seinfeld's car
I
and
saw a
that
DeLorean driving the other
Again,
day.
Seinfeld! Enough with the Seinfeld! Don't you even go there. I swear to God, we're going to have a Festivus Feats of Fate,
Feats
or
of
whatever it's
strength.
called.
Why don't they make? Do they make cars still with the? I don't know. What are those called? The door, like the DeLorean
The
doors.
doors.
Gullwing doors?
Is gullwing? I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
Sure they do.
They don't,
Lamborghini,
because if you've
Lamborghini.
ever been in one,
They're
you know,
suicide doors.
they really are hard to get out of if you're parked in parking spots.
I see. I kind of.
Because you're going to like nail the car next to you.
Oh, they don't like flip. Go. Zoop.
No, those are Lamborghini doors. Those are cool. But the gull wings were on the DeLorean.
That makes sense.
So, cool cars, interesting. How about the
Tesla.
Flintstone mobile?
The Tesla.
The Tesla. Is that okay?
You heard of it? It's
It's
that
an
new
electric
electric car.
Yeah.
It also
Pretty cool.
is powered on the song "Love Song."
By Tesla. So you think that it's over?
Pretty
so
incredible.
love is finally reached.
Tesla's
Yeah.
pretty incredible.
How did we
He's
go?
incredible.
Okay,
The
Tesla's
car,
amazing.
the person, the
Oh,
band,
the general,
the
the
pull
general,
back.
the
the
general,
general, Lee.
General Lee.
That would be.
I know it sounds cliche, but I want a Range Rover or a Land Rover, like a safari car.
But like, what movie have you seen that in?
Like every safari.
Oh, it's not necessarily movie vehicles now. It's just okay. Land Rover. That one was not on the list.
Oh, these are movie cars?
No. Well, I don't think it's supposed to be.
Shelby
but
GT 500, gone in 60 seconds.
Plymouth
What was her name?
Reliance. That's what I would say.
What was her name? Fiona or something?
Eleanor.
Of course, I don't know what you're talking about.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Night,
The 68
Eleanor.
GT 500 KR.
I've never.
Or 67. You're right.
Come on,
it's
Nick
67.
Cage. He
Sorry.
should have been on our best actors.
I like to talk. I like
He
to take
picks
my
up the
time.
jacket and holds it up and just says, "I'm a bad man." Greatest, one of the greatest moments in any movie in the history of ever.
Sounds like it.
Wow.
I'll have to
Wow.
check that right out.
Wow.
Okay, we're just doing a sleep check. Yep, we will officially put everyone in the booth to sleep.
Why don't we?
We even have a new one this week.
Sorry.
Matt, say hi, Matt. He's sleeping, so he.
You want to come in here and exchange some interesting movie quotes
Yeah,
from
let's do some interesting movie. What?
20-year-old
Wrap it
Nicolas
up.
Cage movies?
Why are you wrapping it up? You might be sleeping.
Haters?
Those at home are going
Hater.
awesome.
The
Just
President
play
of the United States hit a.
They've been going awesome for the last 29 minutes.
20. Oh my God! Has
Is
it
this
been that
really
long?
been a half hour?
Has it really?
Oh,
This could be like our longest show
Please.
ever.
longest half
Ever.
hour
Let's
of
stretch
everybody's
it even
life.
longer then, shall we?
Have you seen that stuff with Nicolas Cage face on things?
No.
Oh, they put just Nicolas Cage's face on things. It's really fun.
Like on what?
Like Baltimore's face, or just like they replace like famous actors with Nicolas Cage's face. It's good.
Like the sound of that.
Like-
you want to start
Like
talking about actors again?
cartoons.
Let's
Like
go back to the second subject where we
Get your
talk about
aluminum
actors.
pole out.
Drop
my
the
paper.
toot. I know it's Festivus.
Oh, that's
and
the
you're
third
getting-
time I've
he's
heard that
grievance.
today.
Drop
So-
the toot.
No, get your aluminum pole off my.
Smokey. What about Smokey and the Bandit?
Yes,
Good
that.
Lord.
Eastbound and
Freaking maintenance
down,
crews
loaded
here.
up and trucking.
Give me the aluminum
We gonna
pole.
do what they
Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.